Yep. All right, we're live.
We're live.
And we want to welcome you guys to talk a little bit about something that our friends from the Conspiranormal podcast, Adam and Surfiel, who apparently aren't around right now. We're going to, with the alien and Bigfoot, we're here. So,
to talk about the 2021 Strange Realities Conference.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to talk about the 2021 Strange Realities Conference coming up in Nashville, Tennessee, and online October 15th through the 17th. So, we're going to be here to just answer any questions you guys might have, any concerns, and we'll try to do our best because we don't know where the other guys are. But we're here. So, just want to remind everybody, October 15th through the 17th, Strange Realities Conference is taking place, and it's going to be a great time. It's going to be the online component, and that's like $30, and you can watch that at your leisure. If you get abducted by aliens and you miss something, you might miss Joshua Cutchin's presentation, then you can go back and watch it later. Things happen when we realize that.
So we were going to have this recorded so you can transcend time and space.
Yes.
And always be there.
Exactly. So we want to talk a little bit about the lineup and who is coming to speak. And we're going to talk about this in order, people.
1 second. Baz is asking, is Nashville time? How many hours away is Nashville from Australian time? We are Central time. So I don't know exactly. Just look up American Central Time, and you should find out.
I think it might be like something like 23 hours and a half, something like that. There's maps and stuff you can find about that. Are Bigfoot and the Gray going to be at the conference? Maybe. I don't know. Just depends on what we got going on. But you might see us there. So, Adam wanted me to talk a little bit about who's going to be at the conference and the lineup and how it's going to go and the schedule. All right, so we're going to start off at Friday, October 15th, and we're opening the doors at 5 o'clock Central Time. So update your calendars, your watches, whatever you got. At 5 o'clock Central Time, whatever time zone you're in, you guys can figure it out. We're going to open up, and we're going to start off. The Conspiranormal guys are going to come up to the plate, and they're going to officially open the 2021 conference. And at 5:15 to 6:15, we got Tim Binnall. And Tim Binnall is going to talk about, he's going to talk about what happens when mysteries are solved. Kind of like right now, when you guys know that we're real, well, what happens after that? Because you can't, the curiosity's gone, right? And then Joshua Cutchin, he's going to come on from 6:25 to 7:25. This is PM, folks. It's not early in the morning. We don't do that kind of stuff. Joshua Cutchin is going to come on. He's going to talk about Native American mounds and comparing them to mounds in Ireland or something. I don't know. It's something about, fairies and stuff like that. I don't get along too well with those guys, but because people always mistake me for fairies. I don't really like it. You know what I'm saying? And Aaron Golias is going to follow. He's going to talk about saucer felons and how there's a lot of chicanery going on, even though I'm real and whatever, And then Ren Collier, he's going to end the night up with talking about some Lovecraft mythology. I think that's going to be pretty interesting. He's an occultist. He talks to people like us.
Someone wants to know if Chupacabra, our neighbor to the south, and Mothman are going to be there. I'll talk to him. We'll see.
Yeah, talk to them. They're kind of unreliable guys.
Yeah, they
You
just
know, they
appear and disappear. You can never get a hold of them, kind of like me and
yeah.
him.
I mean, you know, the Chupacabra is going to be too busy getting run over by a car, and the Mothman's going to be too busy chasing cars and leaving dead dogs on the side of the road. So, you know, there is that. So let's talk about the second day, and that's October 16th. What's going to happen then? We're going to start off all the way at 9 o'clock in the morning, man. That's going to be like really early. That's going to be the opening of the second day. So from 9:15 a.m. 10:15 a.m. we've got Heather Mosier. And Heather, she's a researcher. She looks for like us, you know, and she's going to be talking about. I don't really know at the moment, but she's one of the guys. She works for Seth Breedlove, and you know, the Small Town Monsters. She's like the main researcher, so that's pretty cool. David Metcalf is going to follow her. That's going to be from 10:25 in the morning to 11:25. And David, he's going to talk about the star seed stuff. That's where, like, you know, we come down here and we, you know, something happens. And, you
The
know,
daughters of men and all that, right?
you know, it's a night. You know, stuff happens sometimes. So, you know, it's star seed kids. You know, they kind of, you know, I mean, well, you know, this guy, I don't know, but you know, me personally, you know, you have those nights. So, and then it's going to be followed by Dr. Stephen Finley. And Dr. Finley, he's going to be talking about the Reverend Louis Farrakhan and how he encountered something called the Mother Wheel. And, you know, Dr. Finley's a student of religion. Yeah, there it is right there. That's it. And we're going to have lunch after that. So everybody can go and have lunch, do whatever they want. And then you guys are going to come back, though, at 2 to 3 o'clock p.m. for Kiki Dombrowski. And Kiki, she's going to be there live at the conference. She's going to talk about the tarot and some of the aspects of it. So you don't want to miss that. And Christopher Ernst is going to follow her. Chris is going to talk about some of the Indian holy men and how they may or may not be the ones that like actually control reality. So, you know, I don't know. I've never encountered them, but you know, it happens sometimes. So Michael Hughes is going to follow him. I think he's also going to be talking a little bit about tarot too. I'm not so sure.
Wait. I don't know this guy's talking about a Sasquatch mask. I don't know anything about any masks, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not a mask. Are you crazy? So you know, there's going to be a dinner break after that, and there might be a band playing or something after. We don't know. We're kind of talking to some people. Well, maybe a band with me and the big hairy guy here, and Mothman and Chupacabra.
We're gonna have an outer space disco party.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. And Nathan Isaac, you know, is going to follow that, and he's going to talk about something like about cybernetics or something. I don't know. But he's from the Penny Royal podcast.
Isn't that like Terminators and shit?
What's that?
Isn't that like Terminators and shit?
That's something like Terminators and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta be careful about the Terminators. And Recluse, our good friend Recluse, he's from the Farm podcast. He's gonna talk about extropians. It's like people that think they can, you know, live
forever like me.
Yeah. And then Alan Greenfield is gonna follow. He's gonna end the night, and he's gonna give like a presentation, maybe do a ritual or something. He's gonna consecrate somebody as a bishop. We think something like that. I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Is he in the Illuminati?
What?
Is he in the Illuminati?
He is in the Illuminati.
Oh,
I mean, he's
cool.
gonna talk. You know, he's got that secret cipher of the Euphonauts.
He talks about sex magic too.
Got to be there for that one, and I might actually make that one. And then on the third day, we're gonna open it up, and then Jose Herrera from 9:15 to 10:15 a.m. He's gonna talk about how fourth and fifth degree fifth
generational warfare.
Fifth generational warfare. Thank you, Bigfoot. I appreciate that. You know, by the time did you ever think you'd hear like Bigfoot talking about fourth or fifth generational warfare? I mean, that's, you know,
I'm a scholar.
That's what you can get at the Strange Realities Conference. 12:30 to 1:30. Well, no, hold on. Dr. Future. I can't skip Dr. Future. And he's going to talk about the Monroe Institute and hemisynching and contact with interdimensional or extraterrestrial intelligences. I know a little bit about that and stuff. So then Amy Petula was going to talk after lunch. She's the director of the Chattanooga Ghost Tour. She looks for ghosts and stuff. So, I think that'll be interesting. Brent Rains is going to follow. He's been looking for me for years. So, I'm going to surprise him.
He's an OG.
He's an OG guy, And then P.D. Newman, he's going to talk to something about hallucinogens and how that fits in with Freemasons. So, there's the Illuminati there. And then Soraya Ascath is going to give his presentation. Not sure what Soraya is going to talk about, but I heard it's going to be like the most important presentation you'll probably ever see in your life. So you really want to be there for that, And Steve Stockton, we're going to take a dinner break, and then Steve Stockton, he's going to talk about national parks, and he's going to talk about people disappearing, and whether it's this guy or me, or
he's going to soothe you with that sultry Southern charm.
Yeah, sometimes we get together and we steal people from national parks. It happens. And then Timothy Renner is also going to be giving his presentation, and he's going to be doing a question and answer session, and then it's over. And you guys get to watch it, so that's great. All right, so what does it say? Will the real QAnon make a
don't say that word, Adam.
Make a real appearance? I don't know. They might. They might be there. You never know. That's how it goes. All right. So that is the lineup for the conference.
Make sure you get your tickets, guys. It will help us a lot.
Yeah, if you haven't gotten your tickets, make sure. So
StrangeRealitiesConference.com.
Yeah, come join us. Coming up October 15th through the 17th, Nashville, Tennessee, and online. We want to see you there.